G'day, this is Simon from the Bracketeer at South OC Cars and Coffee. If this is winter here in Southern California, it does not suck. Perfect day here. Great turnout of cars, particularly because the holidays are on. There's a turnout of everything you can think of. Some exotics, some hot rods, classics, motorcycles, everything. Let's swing the camera around and take a look. So starting off my Camaro, James's, and then Tony's beautiful brand new Ferrari, or brand new to Tony, should I say. Have a look at the motor in this thing. Isn't that just pretty? Look at that. So basically, I just hear Tony talking about it. That's basically the same motor as the LaFerrari without the electric assist side of things. Crazy. Just a beautiful car. And next to it, David's new one. Look at that. Look at that. What a pretty car. Look at that. The induction pipes going into it there, just so nicely done. Moving along, we have over here a 458 Italia, 458 Spider, 458 Italia, and another 458, and then a 488 sitting here. The Lamborghini Urus from the guys of Lamborghini of Newport Beach. Good to see this thing is getting some off-road action. Believe it or not, this Lambo is capable off-road. They've taken off-road several times just to prove that point. They also, McLaren Newport Beach, brought this 570S here last week, and look at the signatures all over it. Isn't that awesome? They're letting people do this. This poor guy pulled in this 570S next to it. And when he came in, I said, oh, if you don't mind, we'll grab a Sharpie and we'll start on yours as well. But obviously, we wouldn't really. 720S sitting here. And then the guys from Tim Pros with another 570S. Moving along, we're still expecting some more cars this morning. Performante, Lamborghini, beautiful. Next to it, another Lamborghini. And then GT3, Pete's GT3. And then a GT3 RS, really like that blue. Another McLaren up here, 650S, it's Gary's. BMW M3, J's, Ford GT. Another little M2 down here this time. And then a couple of cool little cars down here. Little tractor cars. Look at this, pretty colour too. Really nicely done. And then down here, check out the LS and this thing, look at it. So, interesting. Really interesting what they've done with this too, is that the actual intake is on backwards. Notice that the throttle body is actually at the back of the engine, not at the front of the engine. So, you know, normally the throttle body would be sitting up here above the water pump on an LS. This intake's actually been reversed to give them obviously the ability to drop the hood down lower and pick up some cold air at the back of the engine back there. So, really interesting. Just heard the gentleman saying it's sort of a concept. Rolls Royce, and then a Viper, Porsche, something nice up here. What do we got? Audi, Volkswagen. I hear something coming in. Another Lambo, Porsche, and then a Volkswagen. Cool Volkswagen bus. Look at the way the windows flip out at the front. Very nice. Next to it, really cool. Look at 32, running a blowing big block. That's real old school at its best. This thing sounded so tough when it came in. This kit car here running that LS. Beautiful Packard, one of our regulars. The guys from Superformance running a Coyote in this really nice Cobra replica. Next to it, their Future 40 car. This one is the one running a Coyote with a supercharger on it. There's also a version with the Eco motor in it, the same as the running in the EcoBoost, the same as in the F-150, and also the new Ford GT. Old school motor, and this cool Thunderbird actually got suicide doors on the back. Just swing the camera around and check that out. Look at this. Where the back opens up with those two suicide doors. Isn't that cool? Anything that was sort of different at the time. Really interesting these days. GTO. And rolling right along, Mercedes. There's a couple more Porsche. El Camino. Looks like Paul's old El Camino there. Another very tough Porsche here. This thing incredibly quick. Look at the size of the intercooler on the back of that thing. Another Porsche here. Fuel cell on the front, very cool. Sylvia, 240Z. Then our regulars, our Mustang Alley, all these Mustangs through here. Check them all out. Always good to have these guys. Plenty of colour in this road, always. Come through here. Another one. And then another one, of course, Roberts, 800 horsepower, Whipple charged. Some BMWs through here. Cool looking hot rod just leaving us here. Look at this. Flathead motor and that, very cool. Right, jumping over the other side, what do we got over here? See a GT350 E-Type Jag next to a C7 Stingray. Looking here, looking good. Another little 240Z BMW, another BMW. Lots of kids around this morning, which is always great to see. Classic old Mustang, little Fiat Mini, original Mini, 65 Buick Riviera, a Acura NSX, Corvair, Mustang, a Cobra replica. This really nice looking 68 Camaro running this LS2 from memory, transplant, very tough. A Charger, Porsche. Let's have a look at the back of this Porsche. I think this is the one that's not so original back there. Look at that. Yep, that's right. That's an LS transplant in the back of this Porsche. And people, it is a bit of blasphemy. People will go, oh, you shouldn't do that to a Porsche and it would be too heavy. Actually, that alloy LS motor is not that much heavier, if at all. Hyper. Great, look at the paint job on this Miata. Look at the metal flake in it. It's a great colour. Beetle running some Moonies. AMG. Rolling right along. James and Jasmine. James, of course, who helped put on the show. That's my boy. Chevy. Beautiful little 356. Love that colour. Porsche. Great looking little Beetle here, oval window. Another beautiful Porsche 356. Supra, a Caterham, BMW, Porsche, Corvette, Ranchero. Look at that for a thing of beauty, that Charger. Isn't that great? Challenger next to it. Little Speedster replica there. Great looking old Chevy truck here. Look at that. Really nice. It's kind of cool next to it. Look at that. It's an old Nash. Incredible. Mustang Mini. Good day to have the top down. Beautiful looking Corvette with 427. Tough Tacoma here. Another Tacoma there. The Rockwell's truck selling some great pastries and coffee. One of our regulars, this 442. And then a really nice split bumper Camaro AMG, a great looking Ford truck, Mustang. Look at that in the weeds, obviously. I was going to say it might have air ride, but maybe not. Maybe it's just that low. ZL1 running that supercharged LSA. Another nice 427 Corvette. This great looking Avante, which we have made car of the week previously. A Studebaker. It's capable of ridiculous speed. I think. It was over 200 mile an hour. Go back at 215 it's saying on it. So go back and check out our previous car of the week. Check that out. Toyota, a Audi R8, Gen 6 Camaro, C6 Corvettes. 1, 2, 3 of them in a row. Last one running that LS7. Saturn, a Corvette running a supercharger Chevy 2. Tough looking thing. Corvette, Mustang. All of our regulars. Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Morning, Simon.
Good morning, Chevelle. Great looking Chevy. Another Chevy here, 55. Beautiful. Then we got this Ford delivery, and then this truck, which we've had previously, which is our car of the week. LS implant, really nice looking truck. Right, jumping over the other side. Just got a Corvette in this row as well. Looks like there's a nice looking old 356 over this side. First of all, let's have a look. Yeah, beautiful old 356, check that out. BMW here, Chevy truck, another Buick Riviera RX-7. Cool looking Ford here.
Oh, that's pretty.
Woody. Really nice little Jensen Healy. Beautiful Chevy just leaving us there. Look at that. C28, really nice. Next to it, cool looking Ford truck. Look at this thing here. Isn't that great? Corvette again. Falcon. El Camino 69 Camaro, Corvette pace car, Indy 500 pace car, C7 Stingray 06, and then another Corvette there, Gen 5 Camaro, Corvette 240C, Acura, Mustang. Great looking Norton motorcycle over here. Look at that. Beautiful. Land Cruiser. Love it. Just all original. Really good. G'day guys, how are you? 69 Camaro. Love the colour. Nice wheels and everything on it. Running a big block. Really cool. Another split bumper Camaro there. Chevy 2. And rolling along. So many interesting cars this morning. Sunbeam Tiger running a V8. Which they did, British sports car with the V8 at Pontiac, Gen 5 Camaro with a wrap on a Gen 6 Camaro, Gen 5 Camaro next to it, F100, little Lancia, which is kind of cool, Corvette, Mustang, BMW, and there's some nice little Mercedes. Great looking little Volkswagen over there. Love the red wheels on it, looks really good. And then right at the end here, we've got this very cool looking Mercedes, obviously running an air ride. Looks great, just dumped in the weeds. Very cool. Okay, let's jump over to the other side, starting off with an S2000 Honda. Porsche, another Porsche. Viper. Cadillac. The Thing. Sean's another Volkswagen through here. Another Beetle through here. Love little headlight covers. Pontiac G8, two of them in a row. Built in Australia as a Holden Commodore, VE Commodore. Ford truck. Look, running it. It's interesting. This thing pulled in, and it didn't sound like the original motor. And there you go. Why? This is why this thing sounded so. Was running so well. New motor in it. RX-7. Nova. BMW down here for sale. I'm guessing it's a 540. 528 actually. It's not got the smaller engine. Still a great motor in those things. Beautiful Mustang BMW, and then a Challenger, beautiful purple M5, a Mercedes wagon, a couple of Mercedes G wagons through here. Another AMG, E-Type Jag, Jeep, Mustang, BMW. Another BMW, and then a couple of Porsche in a row, and then next to it a little MR2 Spider, Toyota. Corvette, beautiful little barn find Citroen. We featured as car of the week before. Another Corvette, and then coming up here, great looking old Jeep. Check this out, and that classic. There certainly was no luxuries in the army riding around in those things, that's for sure. Another Saturn, a Mustang. Carman gear, nice, really nice Carman gear. This beautiful twin turbo truck that we've seen here a couple of times, just really nicely done. Really nicely done. Over this side, we've got a little Evo. Next to it, a Chevy SS with Holden logo on this, as you can see. That's because it was built in Australia by Holden, sold as a VF Commodore. Nice little 924 turbo Porsche, another Porsche there. Mustang here, Ranchero just leaving us through there. Beautiful 68 Camaro running that 350 in it. Beautiful finish on it. Love the houndstooth interior and the black vinyl roof. Just really appeals to me, so period correct. Shelby Mustang next to it. Some more Mustangs in a row. Look at them through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And then we have a looks like a Silvia, and then a Carrera, and then a Jaguar over here. Corvette, Mustang, BMW, and 5. Classic looking old Chevy here. Look at that old deluxe. Isn't that great? Porsche, another one. A Inferno Orange Gen 5 Camaro for sale. Boss 302 Mustang, another Mustang. A 370Z. Pontiac GTO, also built in Australia by Holden. 442, love that colour, green. Corvette, moving right along. 69 Z28 Camaro, if that's the real deal, that's really special. A GT not a GTR, a GT, I believe. Nissan. Another really nice 68. This one retro modded with that LT4 engine. That's the engine they fit in the current Camaros, the ZL1, and also in the Corvettes. A great engine, supercharged, really nicely done. Next one, another 69 Camaro, and a little Mitsubishi, Mercedes, BMW, great looking little 912 Porsche. Great. GT350. Mercedes, another one, and then at the end we have a Maserati, Holden up here, or Chevy SS, Corvette, Ford Bronco, looking nice, another Corvette, another one, slant nose Porsche. That's the real deal. That's worth a lot of money too. Very special car. Cobra replica, this beautiful 64 El Camino, lovely. Alfa Romeo Giulia, Mazda, a Hellcat Charger, Corvette, somebody's not happy over there. A couple of Porsche in a row, another Hellcat Charger, another Charger, and another one, big Raven through here, kind of cool. 56 Chevy, two-door, and then a Challenger Hellcat, Gen 6 Camaro, AMG, GTO, another one of those Holden Monaros, Gen 6 Camaro, BMW M5, Focus ST, nice looking Aston Martin there, beautiful little Triumph TR3, BMW M4, WRX Subaru, great looking Porsche Targa, love that orange, looks great. Just jumped through a bit of a crowd through here. BMW, a couple of them, 3 of them in a row, actually 4 of them in a row through here. Love that hump in the hood, M3 there. And then Subaru, Chevy, BMW, 2 of them in a row. Great looking old Galaxy here, love that colour. And then a Focus ST, a Mitsubishi, dumped in the weeds, so obviously run an air ride on this thing. BMW, Chevy, and then Porsche, Corvette, another Corvette, and a Dodge Demon. So this is the fast boy, this is the real bad boy. This is the one that's running supercharged engine with those amazing tyres on a very quick car. Very, very capable car. Jumping over this side, we've got a Porsche then, a BMW, no it's not, it's an Acura, sorry. Audi, AMG, Ferrari just leaving us there, AMG, Alpina, so that's that aftermarket guys that are doing BMWs. Thunderbird, Triumph TR4, great looking Viper there, looks really good. Next to it, an Infiniti, Lexus, Chevy. This thing's found a tough when it came in actually. Lexus Focus RS, great little car. Right, these cool looking little Beetles that pulled in, really liked them. This one looks nice in that colour, such depth in that paintwork too. And the one next to it, really good. Great looking Volkswagen bus. Let's flip out windows. Mazda Speed 3, Evo, another Evo, and another one. Z06 Corvette, Supra, Cobra replica, little Sprinter there. Importing to all those mirrors up on the top there. Focus ST, cool little Nissan truck running an air ride. Honda, a couple of Mustangs, then a Corvette, C6 Corvette, then a Viper, then a classic Porsche sitting there, and then another Civic, Nissan, Mustang, Corvette, and then a Porsche, another Supra, 2 of them in a row. Very quick, 3 of them in a row. Actually, no, those 2, this is a Nissan, sorry, this is a Fairlady Z actually. So this is a Japanese import. Volkswagen, Porsche, Audi, great looking Studebaker there. Classic looking car, look at that. Very iconic. Nothing else looked like them at the time. Jaguar, what makes this Jaguar different, this is actually, you see a lot of these XJ sort of Jags around at the era. This is the 2-door version though, not as common, and going by the plates on it, somebody's put an LS transplant in these things, which when it comes to cost of ownership is not a bad idea, because when things go wrong with an XJ Jaguar, if you don't know what you're doing, you haven't got the parts, it can be a nightmare, especially if this was originally the 12-cylinder version. But I always thought this was a pretty car. The fact that it's a pillarless two-door is really cool. In fact, it's got an LS in it. I think that's cool as well. Purists won't like the fact it's got a LS transplant, but if it means you can drive it and have it reliable, why not? Little Volkswagen, Cadillac CTSV wagon actually, and then a Honda, nice bit of carbon fibre on the hood. Jumping over the last row now, Porsche, Miata, Porsche. Another one, another Miata, another Porsche, and then a 280Z Chevy truck, looking cool. Honda Civic Type R, fastest front-wheel drive car around Nürburgring. Mustang, Golf, Aston Martin with a bit of Christmas decorations in the front. A Hellcat Challenger, nice looking AMG, Porsche, BMW, another Porsche here, and then down here, all open up, look at that. Kind of cool. Right, so on display, a Mitsubishi, another Honda, Gen 6 Camaro, Porsche, Subaru, a Fiat 124 built on the same platform as the Miata, a little MR2, Gen 5 Camaro. This thing's got a tough cam and it sounds great. Porsche, another Porsche, and then a Jaguar, BMW, a couple of them in a row through here. S2000, little Lexus, Audi, M4, R8, Lexus, two of them in a row there. This one badges a Toyota, so probably an import. Evo, and then skip past that, Ford, a little Scion, and then a BMW, Porsche, M3, DeLorean, of course made famous by Back to the Future. Nice looking Lexus, Charger, great looking Chevy truck here, isn't that nice? Looks really good. Corvette, and then the last of this row, a Gen 6 Camaro. Okay, so just discovered some more cars at the end. A Maybach. This is not something you see every day. Of course, these days Mercedes have rolled the Maybach brand into a model within the company, but this was Mercedes equivalent, I guess, of a Rolls-Royce or a Bentley. They would argue it's probably even, better than both. But beautiful car, so beautifully appointed. Not really designed as a driver's car, more designed for the passenger who sits in the back there, but incredible car. Next to it, a Mercedes, another one here, another one, got some of the regulars, the AMG Club, another one through here, another one here, another one, and then swinging that around the other way, got a Porsche, a 458 Italia, beautiful NSX, GT3, I believe. Can't see if it hasn't got the original spoiler on it. Another Porsche here, and then this Stingray down here. On to some motorcycles, this beautiful BMW that we featured previously as motorcycle car of the week. Yamaha, Harley Davidson, little Vespa, the real deal, a proper Vespa as well. Yamaha R1, great big gold wing. Honda, look at this, look at the paintwork on this thing. Metal flaking it, crazy. Harley Davidson, Kawasaki Ninja, another Kawasaki Ninja, beautiful Ducati 1299, BMW, another BMW, and then an Indian up the end here. So that's it, our last South OC Cars and Coffee for 2018. Thank you everybody who's come along, brought your amazing cars, motorcycles, everything else. Greatly appreciated. A big thank you, of course, to the outlets at San Clemente for allowing us to be here. Please make sure you do as much shopping as possible. Use the restaurants, buy your stuff from the shops in here as a thank you for allowing us to be here. We really are fortunate to have that partnership with the outlets. Big thank you, of course, to Ruby's for bringing out the coffee and the donuts every week without fail. Rockwell's, the newcomers here at the outlets, great restaurant, Killer Bloody Mary, but also their truck out here serving pastries and coffee as well. Make sure you have a great and safe New Year's Eve. Thank you for everybody for watching the videos and for your support. Big thank you, of course, to James for helping me put on the show, and to Jay and Robert, and also all the other photographers who sent in all their photos. A guy called Pete's another one. Greatly appreciated. We couldn't do it without you. Have a great week. We will see you back here next year for another South OC Cars and Coffee.